Hello there, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being with me today. We're back in Foundation again. So I'm recording this episode pretty much back to back with the last one. I did just play the game on a tiny bit just because we had bad weather and I don't like the graphics of the bad weather. It looks too dark and dingy. I think this game looks so much nicer like this when it's all happy and sunny and cheerful. So I have just played the game on a little bit. We have achieved a little bit of this and a little bit of that. We have opened up our first trade route, this one here. Sorry, the second trade route. So I can now sell fish, and we have the option of selling some boar and some bread and some cloth as well. So I'm going to start working on some of those soon. But we can also now unlock this one over here, which I'm going to do, because this means that I should start being able to buy some sheep from these people. And that will allow me to do some sheep farming, which will then allow me to do cloth and clothes, which obviously is cloth I can sell to these people, and clothes, actually clothes I can sell here as well, but I will also need them for myself if and when I start promoting people. So let's think. I'm just thinking, I don't think, no, see that is just Treasury and Tax Office. I don't actually have a proper manor house yet. So I'm wondering if I should maybe build myself a little manor house. So I am the lord of the manor, so where would I want to build a house? I'll tell you what, this hill up here looks pretty cool, doesn't it? I could have a little manor house up here, I think. I know it's quite out of the way, but I kind of like the idea of having it up there. Oh yes, because we went through the bad weather, we can build a masterpiece. You know, I've never really understood the whole masterpiece thing. And most of them, I think, need things like marble, so I won't get around to that for a while. But let's have a look at building a little manor house up here on the hill. So this is going to be a great hall. So I'm not going to go too over the top with this, but I do want it to look impressive, obviously, if this is my house. So I want that part of it to be the Great Hall. And I'll get a little arrow bit for this doorway. Something like that. Let's give it a chimney as well. Right, this is where I get confused as to when I need to if I add on extra rooms, can I then give them a function, or do I have to just build that bit first and then add on extra bits? Here we go, create a sub building, treasury. Yes, and it does snap on as well, so that's good. So that's what I was thinking. So I can kind of expand it a bit like that, and then I could even potentially build it backwards a bit as well. I don't know if I would want it snapped on, or maybe just on the side there like that. What do we think? Not too sure about having little walkway gaps in there. I suppose I could try and put little bits of fencing in there, or some hedges, something like that. Tell you what, I could get a tower maybe in there. Yeah, snapping is off anyway, so I wonder if I could get a tower on the corners. Might look nice. Just raise that up above there. Quite like that. Let's get another one in this corner. Okay, that one didn't go up anywhere near enough, did it? Hang on. There we go, I think that's level, isn't it? pretty much. Obviously, the whole thing is on a slope, so it's not going to be perfect, but I think that looks pretty good. What's it look like from the inside? I like that. I do like that. Good. The windows in here are just a little bit cut off, but I'm okay with that. Excellent. Let's go with that. Let's see what that ends up looking like. Ooh, livestock fair. Here we go. I will buy sheep. Costs 240, so it's a lot. But I'm going to do it because I really want the sheep. There we go. We have 5 sheep, which is fantastic because it means that I can build a sheep farm somewhere. Or do I need to unlock a sheep farm? No, here it is. So we can build a sheep farm. So where do I want to do this? Let's spread out a little bit, shall we? Let's come along to this little area over here. So let's build a sheep farm kind of on the edge of the woods here. I think that would look nice. Now this is where I get confused because this is all changed now. I think it's a sheep pasture that I want. Yes. So we'll get a little sheep pasture here. Let's build it on the edge there like that. Oh no, it needs 10 sheep. Ah, I can't do it yet. Okay, I'm going to have to wait, and it needs some gold, which I don't have at the moment. Okay, I'm going to have to wait because I need more sheep. That's a shame. I'll have to come back to that once we've had another livestock fair. I'm assuming that means I need 10 goats before I can start doing anything with that as well. Never mind. That's okay. So where are we on the cloth situation? No, that was the cloth situation. I'm talking about the bread situation. I believe I need to unlock that. Actually, have I still got a trade route to unlock? Yeah, 800, which obviously I can't save yet until I've got more treasury. Although, what can I sell to them? That's... Okay, there's a few bits there that I can sell. I guess it's helpful to be able to buy certain things as well, but not a lot though. Yeah, that's not the best trade route, let's be honest. Lots of fancy stuff. I mean, wax I think comes from a monastery, because I think that comes from the beehives. Wool is what we get from the sheep farm. But obviously I want to make that into cloth and then clothes. But, you know, it never hurts to be able to sell it to someone as well. Leather... Oof, I can't remember how we make leather. I think cow farms, I think you can harvest them for leather. Now, the issue I have with this as well, these trade route level ups, is that you have to buy and sell from these people. Which doesn't really work, because you don't always want to buy stuff. Now, the other issue that I have is eggs, you see. You need eggs to make chicken farms, but you can't store eggs anywhere. So I don't quite get how that works. Ooh, mandates. What's all this? Ah, that's because I've just built my thingy. Which means, yeah, I can start promoting people, but... Yeah, at the moment, I don't want to do that. Ooh, why can't I? Oh, there you go, right mouse button. Good. Yeah, so we have our Great Hall. That's good. Ooh, that's a big old bit of maintenance there. That's not so good. Where was I? What was I talking about? I completely broke my train of thought. I was talking about... oh yes, chickens. That was it. Let's have a look. Actually, I don't think I've unlocked them, have I? Yeah, here we go. Poultry farm. Raise chickens, geese, pigeons and ducks. Okay. I need to look into that because the last time I tried to build them, I built the things and I couldn't get the eggs to actually build them. If so, it says you can't build them before you get the chickens, before you get the eggs, but you can't get the eggs because you can't store them. So if you go down to your warehouse here, see, eggs is not an option there for storing. What is that? Flax. Okay. And I believe it's the same with the granaries. You can't store eggs. Ah, now they're on the eggs thing there. That's interesting. They were not on there before, I swear. eggs were not on here last time I tried to do that. Sugar and milk. That's fantastic. So maybe we can start doing some chickens. What does it say for the chickens actually? What are they for? I wonder if that's just for meat. A poultry farm. I am intrigued though. I want to use all these new things. I'm not sure if all of these things are things that have been put into the game by the creators, or if some of them come from my mods, like the vegetable farm as well. I'm really not sure. But either way, they're here, and I want to sort of try everything. So this probably will be one of the next things that I try. Now that I can actually buy eggs, which I can buy from these guys. But yeah, so what I was saying with the trade routes is to level this up so I can sell more, I need to buy stuff. So I need, sort of in 1 month I think it is, I need to buy 40 things and sell 120, and then I go up to level 3, which then increases the capacity that I can buy and sell. It's a shame because you don't always want to be buying things. I mean, what you can do, you can buy cloth, make it into clothes, and then sell the clothes. Ooh, that's an option. Maybe I should do that. Let's look into that. So if I go to here, if I build a warehouse, so this is where I was going to do my little production of clothes. So let's do this. Let's build a warehouse over here. Let's then build, where are we? Goods. Let's get a tailor's place next door. Oh, that needs polished stone. Okay, I need to build one of them. Let's just get this in as well. A weaver's hut. Select a function. Oh, okay. Wool or linen. Ah, okay, so linen comes from flax. That's interesting. I don't know how I get flax, but that's pretty cool. So I want to make wool cloth. Oh, actually, no, I don't want to do this one yet, do I? I was going to be buying the cloth. So actually, I only need... For now, I just need this and this. Okay, let's just leave it there. But I do need where are we? I need polished stone. How do I get polished stone? Have I not unlocked that yet either? Stonemason's hut. There we go. Okay, let's unlock that. Here we go. Stonemason's hut. Good. Let's get that over here. Around the back here, I think. And start getting some of that. Oh, the Great Hall is finished. Brilliant. Yeah, so this guy will turn stone into polished stone. I guess, let's just think, what's this going to need to store? It's going to need to store cloth, wool, cloth and clothes. I guess that's fine. I can store one lot of polished stone in there as well. Let's do that. Great, so that will make me polished stone, get stored in there. I'll build my tailor, and then I will buy some cloth. So if I go into resources, and I will say to buy cloth up to, I don't need a lot really, up to 50, and then sell clothes. You're basically making a little bit of money because you're going to buy cloth at 8 and you're going to sell clothes at 12. Now I might also look at setting up chickens, so I need to be buying some eggs. Where do I want to do some chicken farming? I don't really want to go up here. I think this, what was I going to do up here? Actually, I was going to do my bread production up there, so that's fine. Let's leave that. Let's work my way over here somewhere. I've done residential round to there. Let's go on the coast over here maybe. So over here, if I build a warehouse, and in that warehouse I will get some eggs coming in, and then hopefully once I've got some eggs I can look at building chicken farms and and then I can kind of see what they do. I'm not really sure what I use chickens for, but I will figure it out. Our mixed forests are looking a bit better, aren't they? I quite like actually having the mix of different trees. I don't mind that. I'm assuming most of our people are living happily in these houses. We're not really expanding much. Doesn't seem like many places are being built, residential wise anyway. Stonemason hut built. Excellent. There we go. Let's get you working in there. That will then allow my tailors to be built. Cloth is definitely something I need to work on, because I need cloth for these markets, don't I, to build the little rustic market tents. That's the thing. Right, I can do this now actually, so let's get this done, because I'm going to be buying some cloth in a minute, so I might as well do this, use the cloth. So market stalls, market tents. Hopefully that looks okay. I don't think they're too close to each other. And then there's this one here as well, so let's do the same, because this triples their capacity, so it's well worth doing. Does it actually tell me that? Yeah, adds 20 to the capacity. It makes sense, I suppose, that they have a you know, it means they've got a cover where they can store goods better. It kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Warehouse built. Excellent. So this one, let's get a couple of workers in. I'll set it up how it's going to be long term. So it's going to have wool, cloth, clothes, and one lot of polished stone. There we go. So everything can now be stored. So hopefully our trader will come in and sell us some cloth. How's our building going up here? It's going okay. Let's have a look at the treasury part. So I'm assuming none of these are finished yet, so they haven't actually added to our capacity. Hopefully we're still making some money. Ooh, 400 down. What was that for? Miscellaneous. Wow, I have no idea what that was. I suppose I unlocked some things. Well, oh well. So berries and fish are being sold. 240 berries. That's amazing. I'm sure I didn't have that capacity in the trade route. 120. Yeah, I sold 240. That's interesting. Don't really understand how that works. So fish I can sell 30 at the moment. What can I buy from these guys? Honey, apples. Quite expensive though, aren't they, all of these things? Sugar, cattle, shoes and pigs. See, I don't really want any of those things, which is a shame. I need to be making more money really before I think about buying stuff. You know, I could buy apples, but why would I? And honey, sugar. I'm not sure what these things do, so I don't know what I need them. Apples I think just get sold as food, which is fine, but honey and sugar I assume go towards something else. I wish it told me on here what they're used for, so that I knew what I needed to buy. Like butter, what do I use butter for? I have absolutely no idea. See, these guys, there's a few helpful things that these guys sell. See, things like sheep again. So if I wanted to buy sheep, is the only way of buying sheep from that special cattle market. I don't think... Yeah, animals aren't stored there. I don't think they're stored in a granary. No, just the dead stuff. So yeah, so things like that you can't actually buy from them, which I find odd. So, you know, it says you can trade them, but there's no way of storing them, so I'm not really sure how that works. It's all a bit strange. Right, what's happening in here? Not a lot. What are we waiting for? Some polished stone. Are we not making some? We are, yes, good. So that's nearly done. So we're just waiting on our warehouse over here as well. Let's have a look at our little fishing village. I did have a mod here somewhere, but apparently I don't anymore. I had a harbour mod, which would have been really good. You could add in these little wooden walkways in between these things. But that's fine. It's not there anymore. I think it hadn't been updated, so I couldn't use it with this new game. But it's a shame. But let's see what I can do with some fancy decorations. Now, I'll tell you what I do really like. You get these... Yes, yeah, these look cool because they look sort of harbourish, you know, like you'd get a big old ship coming along and loading and offloading stuff. So I like that. Let's get some let's move that. Let's get some crates on there. So it looks like that's actually offloading properly. You also get these cool wagons, which I really like. So you can kind of get them out here and load them up with something. Maybe some barrels on there. A supply of tools or shipment of tools. Maybe get some of those in here as well. Not sure there's anything else here that's particularly relevant to fishing. Farm tools, axes, pickaxes. Wood cutting? No, not really. I mean, I don't mind maybe a barrel of tools. I mean, everyone uses tools, don't they? Let's just double check. I don't think there's much more that's relevant. But then it doesn't have to be relevant. You know, you can have some washing hanging up. Why not? Everyone has to dry their washing, don't they? There's nothing wrong with that at all. You do get barrels with fish in, actually, which kind of makes sense to have around here, doesn't it? A couple of barrels of fish, a couple of barrels without fish as well. Don't mind that. Great. Okay, let's build that and see what it looks like. That looks really nice. That's good. It's definitely going to need some nature as well, though. Never looks finished, does it, until you get your nature stuff done as well. So get some grass around the little bits here. I love that. No, that's not going to look right if I get that there. Let's get a bit of grass growing up around there. Let's get one down here. Let's get another small piece over here. Okay, how's that look? Do I need a tree? Let's just have a look at our trees. Nice red tree right out in the middle here, kind of on the waterfront, or do we want that maybe a bit further back here? Yeah, I think that looks better actually back there. Don't want to block the view of the main fishing area. Oh, that looks great. I love this crane. Absolutely fantastic. There we go. There's our little fishing yard. I'll probably add a few more bits of this. I might extend it along the coast here or this way. At the moment, the fishing is there, but I'm pretty sure they do move around. See, there is some up there as well. I'm guessing there'll be some more this way eventually. I think they run out and then they have to kind of go a bit further to find them. I think there's some just over there as well. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Right, how's our building coming along? Still waiting on more polished stone. How about our treasury up here? I'll tell you what, I probably need more builders, let's be honest. I haven't built any new builders yards for a while, so we've got these two original ones. I really ought to spread this out a bit, so let's do that before we go any further. Let's get a builder's yard over here, because I am expanding in this direction. Market stalls, great. Oh yeah, that looks really nice actually. Little market corner there, that's cool. Warehouse built. Ah, so this one, let's just get the one worker in there. This was going to hold, what was this going to hold? Oh, I've built the wrong thing. I needed a granary, didn't I? I was going to do chickens. Oh no. What an idiot. Ah. Yeah, that needed to be a granary, didn't it? And then I was going to get chickens over here. Right, my mistake. Let's do I want to destroy it, or do I want to save it for something else? No, let's save it. It's fine because these are actually getting quite filled up. So I'll tell you what. Let's use it, and let's get it to another wood. You know, start spreading out the resources. So wood and planks, stone, and polished stone. Yeah, let's start spreading out the resources a bit. That's fine. Doesn't matter if you end up with a few polished stone there and a few there. It helps just get the resources moving about. However, I do need a granary, so let's get it right this time. Let's build a granary over here. So this was going to have our chickens in. Let's build it next to the warehouse. So we've got our builder's yard there. I should probably do another builder's yard over this way. Let's get it here next to the market. That makes sense. Let's get it on this opposite corner here. Only one person free for that. That's fine. So hopefully people are getting enough food. Yeah, it's just the taxes that makes them a bit unhappy. But yes, there's plenty of food here to be consumed. That's fantastic. How are we doing for money? This month, still not a lot. Yeah, we have been buying stuff. Tools and cloth. Okay, that's fine. We're buying some cloth, which is good. That is nearly built, the tailors, so we'll start making clothes and then we'll start selling clothes. But this lot up here is not built yet. We're nearly there. We need a couple more tools. But this is going to massively increase our treasury capacity, which is good. That should add quite a lot onto that. There we go. Builder's workshop done. I don't have anyone to go in there yet, but that's fine. They'll be there in a minute. Right. We're definitely making some progress. This is good. Let's just check on our tax situation. Okay, not bad, not bad. For some reason, this house here keeps on building up a bit, but I'm assuming, yeah, I did put a tax collector in there. I imagine, though, she's probably walking over here as well. That's fine. I've got 4 tax collectors, so I certainly shouldn't be missing any taxes. So, yeah, that's fine. Great, so this is going to help us make money because we're going to be selling some clothes, and we're going to get some chicken in over here and then see what we can do with chicken. Did I need to unlock chicken? Yes, but I need some coins for that. Let's just see if I get enough coins. Oh, there we go. Let's unlock the chicken and see what happens. I'm intrigued to see what I can build. A poultry farm. Okay, let's just plop it down over here for a minute and see what the options are. Select a function. Oh my word, there's so many. Right, so that makes eggs. That makes poultry. A goose house. A dovecot. A duck pond. And a dung heap. That's not very helpful because it doesn't tell me what any of them do. I think I probably want this to make... Although actually, if I make more eggs, then I can build... I can have more thingies, can't I? Let's have a look. A chicken house. Eggs. Produces 2 eggs and 1 dung in exchange for chickens. And that's a chicken flock. So does that make chickens? Market store. Sells eggs. Oh, okay. So I can sell eggs straight to the people. So I need 10 eggs first to actually build the chicken flock. So that's fine. I can buy 10 eggs. And that produces eggs and dung in exchange for chickens. It's tricky. Until I start really doing it, then I'm not sure how it's all going to work, to be honest. Construction requirements. 1 to 3 of them. And 3 plus chickens. Place the required number of pieces categorised as chickens. Oh right, so I need 3 chickens, so I'm going to need 30 eggs. Okay. This is, I don't mind, this is good fun, trying to work out how this is all going to work. I don't mind that. So where's, let's have a look, eggs, right, let's buy in eggs. Let's go up to 40 eggs. Which will go in here when this building is done. Right, okay. It is interesting. I like finding out all of this stuff. It's kind of good fun. I'll probably do them just here. I don't think I want to crowd this area because eventually we'll do some mining in front of these cliffs here. So I'll probably just do it on this in this little area here. So let's just leave that there for now, and I'll come back once we've actually got some eggs, and we'll investigate what we do with our chicken. I quite like our little village. I think it's coming along nicely. Ooh, majestic stained glass masterpiece. Wonderful. Your high standing with clergy has inspired some of your villagers and they wish to order a majestic stained glass masterpiece. Optional bonus effect. New trade route unlocked. Okay. That'll be worth building eventually. I think you have to put that onto a special building, don't you? Right, it's locked at the moment. Why is that? Maximum number of decorative parts. Okay. Never really understood the whole monuments thing, I'll be honest. Need to do a bit of discovering with that. I need my tailor in here so I can start making some clothes. I think we've got people coming in. Yeah, good. We've got some new people coming in there. That's fine. Our treasury is almost finished. Just a couple of bits still being built up there. But yeah, I like that. That looks really nice, actually. Might get a couple more chimneys on. I'll probably decorate the towers with some banners. I think they look really cool. And I might do some work around the outside at some point as well. Granary is built. Look at that, loads of new things unlockable. Right, this, I don't have people yet, but this is where I want to store some eggs for now. So it doesn't look like you sell chickens or use chickens in any way. Ah, treasury built. Ah, look at that, capacity, 1700. Whew, fantastic. Right, I can store lots and lots. How does it look? I think that looks suitably grand. I may well continue it and make it a full kind of square. I think that would look really nice. So that will happen at some point. But for now, 1700 capacity is really good. Okay, so we've got eggs coming in over here. We've got cloth being bought here and hopefully eventually made into stuff there. People haven't quite arrived yet. But that's fine. We are going to leave it there. That is the end of episode... Ooh, what is this? Episode 4, I think. Ah, look, our fishermen have had to go a bit further out because this lot have disappeared. That's a shame, but never mind. Brilliant. Right, I do hope you're enjoying the series. I'm loving getting back into this again and discovering all these new things. So many new construction options and resource chains that I need to look into and try and work out how they all work. But I think you'll agree it's such a relaxing game to play. Graphically, I think it's just stunning. It just looks so nice. If you've ever played city building games before, I think you'll really appreciate the style of this game and the way it works. I do think it is, well, certainly has the potential of being the best city building game ever. I really do. Of this type. I mean, it's a bit different to something like SimCity or Cities Skylines. It's a different style, but they're all essentially the same thing. It's all about resource chains, really, isn't it? I've just got some new people, so I'm just going to stick a tailor in there. and a worker in that one, just to make sure that everywhere has one worker. And I'll get a couple more builders, I think. Yeah, great, there we go. If you don't have someone working in the granary, then you can't trade the eggs into it. So I want that in place. Right, let's leave it there. So thank you very much. Please do leave me a like if you've enjoyed the episode. If you want to support the channel, you can leave me a comment or two if you want to say anything. And you can join me over on Twitter and Instagram as well under Lep Gaming. And you'll get all your notifications there whenever I put out a new episode of anything. I will put the thumbnail up on those two platforms as well, just in case that's how you want to get notified. It's up to you. And until the next episode, do take care of yourselves, and hopefully I will see you soon. Bye for now.